Hey, hello all, welcome back, or welcome if you're new to the show. Today we got a Master F104S from the Italian Air Force. It's one with the HA1045. So this is actually one that has missiles under the wings, which is quite rare. I've been looking for one for a while. There was an auction on eBay. I had the luck of winning. Shitty store, but I have to say the models are new. They bought in some new stuff, I'm assuming. The box is sleeved, so that's really cool with the original Italian Air Force plane. Really awesome. I'm really looking forward to unpacking this together with you guys. It's brand new, so let's dig into it. Alrighty, let's have a look. So, as I mentioned, the box art on the outside is unique. I remember that the sleeve was quite tight last time when I checked it quickly. I had the luck of buying them in auction in eBay in UK, and then had the luck of sending them to one of my friends, Gary. Thanks, Gary, for helping me out. Gary is a forum owner on Facebook, which on a group that I always love to participate in. He was so kind to let me send 3 models to him. One I already sold because I just needed the gas tanks. So yeah, sleeve and standard box. Sleeve is quite tight. Maybe I put it on wrongly, could also be. So the plane is quite boring, but it's mainly the missile part that I really want to show for this one. I'm going to have to swap a spot also. I'm going to have to figure out which Starfighter I'm going to swap for this one, but we'll see in a few. But for sure, one Starfighter will be degraded to another shelf. I have to say, it's quite a late flown plane. So it is from 2004. So Starfighter was not that popular anymore at that time. The foliage, usually this sits on top to help with the sun. But this one, hey, it also still has a manual, so that's really good. So I really find it a shame that they don't print these out anymore, especially for the landing gear of the Starfighter. It's really handy. Then we have weapon set, so gas tanks and missiles. As I mentioned, this is one and only that has missiles under it, under the wings at least. Most of them have the under the frame. So it has actually 2 types. It's the one that I wanted it for, is this one here. But it also has some quick rams, so that's really cool. So something completely different again. And that's one of the main reasons why I think it's also very popular. The stand, please look up other videos of Starfighter. Sorry to say that, but I'm not going to put up the stand for this one. I'm going to put it on its wheels. Box is still sealed. Looks to be new, because all the parts are also still in sealed box, sealed right back. Not many people take the time to reseal when they're selling, luckily, but they exist, so never be disappointed if you think your plane was used. It's most likely also used over time. Now, these planes come with a lot of spare parts, luckily, always. What I always like, the extra pitotes, so they give you 2. And then, of course, the basic kit of parts is always nicely displayed and easy to find. This plane still looks new. There's some weak spots of these planes. Watch out with this part here, the tail boot. It's from plastic and it's glued to the metal frame. Never pull on it. If you want to push it out, the safest ways are just under the wing. These are quite strong. They're molded through the frame. And then push in the front nocks, which we'll do now. So maybe a bit hard to put it on image. So you hear that little clicking sound and then it's out already. So there's always foil on them when you want to put them on stand. So it's also really handy. You can pull on the stuff. So the unique thing about this one is it's not slotted in the frame like the usual diecast. This one has 2 drilled holes, and there the missiles will go into. For the rest, the paint looks really basic but really good. The line molds come out nicely, and also, yeah, even the nose, it's a bit crooked, the nose, not super bad. It's a bit poorly mistaked. And also the machine gun here, it's a bit lost in the detail with paint. But for the rest, not bad. Nicely the ASAM, little horse, a little bit like a Ferrari horse on the back. Really nice, a bit like the red one that I have. I'm going to put this one also next to my Ferrari style, Ferrari team Starfighter, so that will be really cool. Details of the engine are quite boring in general. For the rest, the canopy has a bit of a closing issue here, not too bad, but it's slightly over tilted. But for an older plane, it's not much you can do about it. Details in the cockpit of the Starfighter are always really good. Nothing to complain about that. Also with this one, most likely it's spot on again. Yeah, so even there are nice yellow details and all that in the cockpit. So really nice and clean plane. Also the details even on the cone that they printed out. So that's really cool. Alrighty. So I always like to take my time when installing the landing gear. Not something you want to film, it takes quite some time. So first thing you want to do is put on these little flaps. Make sure that the 3 holes, that the last one is free. Then put in the wheel set. Then put in the little spine or wishbone. And then put on these little claps, the closed ones. Make sure that you put the pins already into the wheel frame. And there you have it. And that is for the front one. Just install the wheel first. It's aluminum, by the way. And then put in the plastic hatches with the points forward. I have to say the gas tanks were the easiest ones that I had to install ever for a Starfighter. They fitted perfectly, so that's really good. Also cool details here on the tanks. And then of course with the missiles, it's superb. Already made a spot free for it. I'm going to show you guys upstairs. And then also show you maybe some little bit of update on the room. Alrighty guys, so there you have it, a finished Starfighter from the Italian Air Force. I have to say it's actually, although quite a boring color, now one of my most favorite ones, mainly because of the setup with the missiles and the details that they put into the paint. Excellent job for Hobby Master there. Yeah, I'm going to also show you guys upstairs quickly, and there show you my latest on the Starfighters. So as I mentioned, I had the ideal spot in mind, so my Ferrari style one and then Grippo. But yeah, this is currently my shelf work. So as you can see, my shelf is quite empty here. So I made some serious space. I also built this little DIY thingy here. So I had a green military crate here and an old workbench. I turned it over with a little Kallax from Ikea, put some wheels under it, and even made some little shelves in it so I can store some of my stuff in there, my books, without really destroying my little plane harbor. Yeah, so the cabinets, as you can see, short to the point, guys. I want to thank you guys again for coming by, watching the channel, and taking your time to comment, and I really appreciate it. So keep up the good work. I really appreciate it, guys. Stay tuned for the next one, and we'll do a full room tour also soon again. But for now, thank you, and stay safe.